Okay, welcome back, everybody. I need to pull up my guide.
Pull up the guide.
I was in the middle of watching YouTube shorts while taking a shit.
We're doing important stuff.
We're doing everything but recording right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just go through here, find the items.
Okay.
There's there's a gold beetle here. You can't come back here.
Oh, okay. So get what you can.
Mm-hmm.
The treehouse. Or village?
There was a village here.
How odd. This place is clearly in ruins, but it doesn't look like natural decay.
It was burned to the ground. One day, a bunch of kingdom soldiers showed up out of the blue. Without so much as a reason. They made an inferno of the place.
But why? Why would His Majesty order such an atrocity?
Thinking back now, it may have been Forden who led the charge. I can't be certain. But if it was up to him, he would have done it just to purge the filthy Elda tribe.
Luis claimed that the Elden people were just another form of the humans. If he spoke true...
They're not. There's no way. Anyway, more than half of the villagers died in the fire. And those who survived were forced to hide in caves. That way everyone would think they were wiped out.
Gallica's having a fucking breakdown here.
Yeah.
The enemy themselves saw destroyed. Yet, why did Alcest? No matter. His Highness is in this cave, correct?
Yes, over there.
What?
Oh no.
What?
He draws no breath. Likely a stab in the back. I doubt he even had time to shout.
I recognize him. He was the associate of the first operative I came in contact with. He was a lot more skilled than those Sanctist warrior monks. Now...
Gallica, the cave is just ahead, yes?
Yes. It's past the woods, over there.
Then we move.
A lot of this forest is through. A lot of the places through the woods.
I don't like this.
Magla, I'm sensing. I'm worried about the prince. We need to hurry over there to the hideout.
More fairies. Oh, they're running away.
I think they feel a little alarmed if we all swarmed in as a big group. For now, let's leave them be and move on.
Okay.
Ooh, blood.
Doesn't look good.
It's not looking great. A fairly old Ujif man. It seems he's working to lay a body to rest.
Russell? You're safe!
For now.
My word. Is that you, Gallica?
You were His Highness's tutor.
I know but one red-tressed knight. Are you the royal guard? The Lady Hulkenberg? By the heavens. Then...
She's been helping us. Everyone here is a trusted ally. They've all fought to save the prince.
Alas. Oh, what a tragedy. If this reunion had only been a moment sooner.
Russell, where is His Highness? What happened? Is His Highness safe?
A few days ago, those detestable cursed thorns finally faded. I cannot tell you how long I had waited to see them gone. It was truly a joy beyond words. It happened before we could fathom it. A lone stranger, a loathsome figure came striding in. His Highness had only just regained consciousness since the curse's lifting. Yet, to protect us, he threw himself upon the assassin's blade. We were horror-struck. His Highness lay pierced through the heart, and we saw him breathe his last.
No, that can't be true.
The stranger was a master of magic. none could match him. Of the Resistance's numbers, only I remain.
Who was responsible for this?
I don't know who the murderer was, but he cried his patron's name aloud as he did the deed. For Count Luis, from the moment he appeared, I believe his sole purpose was to kill His Highness. As soon as the lifelight left the prince's eyes, the stranger left, with only a smile.
An innocent boy. Twice tormented in the clutches of assassins. All because of the family he was born into.
Luis, there really is no evil you won't stoop to.
Please, Russell. Where is the prince?
We've laid him in the prayer room for now, at the end of the cave. He rests just this way.
You're coming, aren't you, love?
I must go to him.
You're right.
Go to
Maybe
him.
we'll find some way to help.
Ah, I'd heard a rumor that there was a boy candidate who claimed to be His Highness. So, that was you? 'Tis just as Cinderella said. You're no scoundrel. Indeed, you risked life and livelihood to see His Highness restored. Strange. Something in you reminds me of His Highness.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing. Well, I will go before you
It's
to the
those
prayer room.
eyes.
Once you are ready, you are free to join me.
I mean, the dead ain't getting any deader. We might as well.
Yep.
Oh, we gotta help him bury this body first, I guess. Just poke at the ground.
You're going to stay here?
No. I must bear witness myself. As his knight, I must.
I gotta at least say sorry.
I'm a little worried.
Prince is on the prayer room, in the prayer room on the lower level. I feel like I missed the beetle. I feel like it's out here somewhere.
Beetle.
Because I don't remember it being past the cave. I remember it being somewhere out here. There it is. Alright. I think there's only one.
Gleedle, gleedle, gleedle.
I'm not super bothered by not getting the beetles. I got them in my other file.
Right. Ooh, boy.
It's nearly time.
Oh.
God?
The rejoining.
Have I waited?
Hey, there are people here.
Hey guys, you are alive.
Beg pardon?
You must hurry. The time has come.
Yeah, you keep saying
All
that.
was for this day. There is still time.
Oh, there's a shop over there.
Good.
It's not looking good, fam. Can oh my god, I can. Hey, bud.
Now what am I to do?
Yo, the situation's fucked. You need anything?
Take this glossy fur.
You want some, like the cold Coke or something?
Yeah.
Get a comet sword. Yeah, I'll take all of these. Take that. Two of those.
That's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine.
What do you think?
Oh boy.
Damn, so much money being wasted here. That's fine.
This way.
I just dropped like a million monies on that guy. Show up, roll up into town and be like, here you go.
Yeah.
I don't know what you'll use this for here, but...
Highness.
It's been a long road, Hulkenberg.
She's been going through it.
Why?
I didn't realize anyone still remained to weep over this child. Gallica, you've returned.
Milady Gruide. It's been a long time.
May I ask who this is?
She is the chiefess of this village. The Hermitess Gruide.
She was kind enough to shelter the entire organization when His Highness fled to these woods.
I can't believe he's gone. I'm just some parapus orphan from the slums. I was never supposed to outlive any prince. Was he killed here?
No. It all happened in the bunk room in the back. We moved him here to the altar once all was quiet. I don't know if you'd believe me, but I received a revelation. Should the prince die, his body should be kept safe and still here until the rightful day comes, even if the boy is but a bastard sired by that despicable man. He is still Her Majesty's son.
Despicable? What, you mean the king? Wait, who's Her Majesty?
Do you know nothing of the child's mother? The boy was not brought across borders to us. He was born here, in the ancient sanctum. His mother was our past chiefess, the queen of our elder tribe. She was a flower amidst the forests, a woman of such beauty, grace, and kindness. She saved this child from the flames. And it cost her her life. Her death is on that man's hands. Like a piper, he wandered in and seduced the young queen with his idealistic tales. But he failed to protect his family and died powerless. The village was only set ablaze because the boy was in the way of the Sanctus Church's designs on the throne. And that insipid king could do nothing to stop them. But you see, this boy, His Highness the Prince, looks so much like Her Majesty. And so... You there, boy. Are you perhaps... no, it can't be. And yet...
Is something amiss, Milady Gruide? He is one of Gallica's allies. His loyalty stands with His Highness, and he has risked much in the prince's name.
Whoa! What's with the formal introduction? You were the one who gave us our orders in the first place.
Hurry.
Hey, are you okay?
The time
I'm
has
about to
come.
morb.
Here thou camest to the end of thy journey. This secret place was home to thee. Now, remember thy path thus far. Walk thy life's road and see it anew. I have been waiting for thee to overcome thy trials. Long have I waited for thy return. Know this, his life is not yet ended.
What do you mean?
It all started on that ill-fated day when the usurper thought to extinguish his light. Before he fades away, recount all thou hast seen and felt, all thou hast gained in thy journey's course.
I look now to the past. I see the roads I traveled along this journey.
Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Louise, but thy efforts came to naught. So
ye moved instead to join a tournament to decide the land's king.
In the prince's name.
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people by the support of peers and subjects alike.
Quick recap.
Thus, thou
Yeah.
didst declare thyself the prince.
It was all for victory.
After overcoming many obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel machinations of another, the young prince,
Is no longer with us.
thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
That's not true.
If the prince is dead, wert thy efforts all for naught?
His will lives on.
So thy resolve is yet unbroken. So be it. Thou
How
hast
clever.
earned the truth. He was
Did you catch
consumed
it?
by
Yeah.
the curse
Do you wonder why his
and
name
was
is Will?
taken
Yeah,
by a
that's
deep,
fucking great.
abiding slumber. Yet his soul remained alive. So from his earthly form, I extracted his soul, that he might travel the land in Odyssey. And thus his stilled sands began to flow once more. Thy journey hast taken thee far, and taught thee much. So now I ask thee, who art thou?
It's pretty good. So I was almost close with my theory on the game. I was just looking at the wrong character.
Who was it?
I was thinking Moore and Luis
We're the same.
were the
guy?
same. Yeah,
Okay.
like as he unlocks his memories,
that's
that
still not
he just gives
unproven.
him. Well, yeah, it's still not unproven. But so I feel good that I was on the right track with that line of thinking.
How good does it feel to get why his name is Will?
Yeah, it's so stupid, but I love
Like
it.
when I saw that, I was like, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
I'm the prince's friend.
Is that truly thy role? Clear your mind and think, to name but a few. Thy parents, memories of thy youth. Hast thou any recollection of where and how thy youngest years were spent?
I do have a flashback of when I was a
Thy
kid.
memories begin
Yeah.
the moment thou befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
I don't have a past.
As I said, thou hast nothing. Thou art a being of mine own creation. 'Twas Gallica alone who the resistance laid their hopes upon all those days past. Thy life had yet to begin. All thou hadst, all that had been bestowed, was a memory. Thy mission to save the prince. Thy memories of youth in the prince's company, and the void enshrouding all else in thy past. All signs of thy conjured existence.
I have nothing?
Nay, the words of the prince in thy memory are unmistakably of his true heart. The memories gained on thy journey, the friendships made, the trust forged. These true things art thine own. All thy trials, all thy experiences, wert to prepare thee for this day. To share the strength thou hast gained with thy other self.
My other self?
Yes, your persona. What?
If I'd known they'd come from nothing, and I am nothing, would people have stood by me, believed in me? The same goes for the desire to help anyone in need. How is it that I've touted such a laughably idealistic belief this
Accept
long?
the truth, and thou wilt face an ordeal beyond any you have yet faced. If thy desire is instead for freedom, thou mayest still abandon thy mission and end it here.
Is that right?
So I bid thee answer my final question. Who art thou in truth?
I wonder if you get the bad end.
If you refuse,
Yeah.
probably.
I am the prince.
All this is going on in his head.
Right?
I feel a curious resonance.
Could this be? But how? Impossible.
Hey, what's going on?
What awaits us now?
Ah, life is not yet lost.
I mean, if you're still alive,
From the prince's flesh,
his body's still got to be alive.
Yeah.
change the world.
We're playing Kingdom Hearts rules now.
In his
Running
stead
like a
didst thou
Minecraft
travel the
character.
world. Thou did support his heart and became his living fantasy. That is thy true self. Thou art everything the prince sought to be.
You're his OC. That's why you have heterochromia.
Yeah, okay. Hilarious.
Me when I've got heterophobia.
My God.
God, you guys took all day to find him? What the
It all
fuck?
began with the novel in thy possession.
It's not even a real book, it's just a fan fiction the prince wrote.
Drawn by the divine relic.
Oh, the book is a divine relic.
Okay, that makes sense.
And flesh coalesced into form. The form of an elder, as I once was.
Oh, so he looks like his mom.
Okay.
Oh. There's the tinnitus. As soon as Gallica starts talking.
Awaken, reborn anew. No more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay, but thine own.
Poof.
It does the fucking fusing thing from P5. What did this look like to everybody else?
Right? Did the prince's body disappear in front of all of them as at the same time? Because inside
Did
the
Will
head, I
just
can
eat that
understand.
person?
Yeah. Well,
What? What is this?
What's happened?
Thou hast done well to guide him this far.
This voice. I'm sure I've heard it before.
Thy mind should now be clearing. Remember now thy true charge. He was never a member of the Resistance. The mission
I can't believe God
of
gaslit
Gallica
Gallica.
was
Right.
thine alone. And thereafter didst thou encounter him.
Who are you? Wait. What am I saying?
In those long ago days, he had just been born into this land. Newborn in form, if not in appearance. The boy
you
needed
telling me we've been
guide.
hanging around with a 5-year-old?
Thus, I decided
With a 1-year-old. He's not even one. He's like 4 months old.
Jesus.
thou wouldst share past and purpose, a memory so crafted to suit thee. My journey to the capital would not be made alone, but alongside him.
No. That can't be. He was there when we got our orders.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there?
We heard the first word with a comma.
This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
No. But I was alone?
By this choice, he might be saved. By these gentle, necessary lies, we could live to see this day, when our dearest wish is fulfilled. As he traveled alongside thee, he gained both strength and wisdom. It is only by thy efforts that my voice reached him. He has now been saved. And so the journey ends here. Thou hast fulfilled thy mission admirably.
What? Wait just a minute. What do you mean, it ends here?
From here on, thy path is thy own.
Okay, that sounds way less. That sounds way less bad.
Yeah.
And may the fates smile on thy journey.
That went from all right, and you're no longer necessary, to okay, well now you get to do whatever you want.
Yeah. You have freedom. Hello, everyone.
Gaslight, gatekeep, God complex.
Really you? How... I mean... How do you feel?
Look at Heisman just speak of Pikachu.
Yeah. I feel lighter.
I feel a bit lighter.
There seems to be no doubt. He is still himself. But I also sense His Highness within him.
He's also got an accent.
Everyone?
Yeah, I noticed.
British!
I need to tell you something. The truth is,
I was lied to by a voice.
He was never real.
So let me get this straight. You're saying it's not a matter of our captain and His Highness joining together, but that the former was this disembodied entity sprung from the latter?
Then that's why he had no memories? 'Cause he didn't even exist?
I see. Finally, I understand the strange feeling I had sensed upon our meeting. What shaped you, so to speak, was the prince's will itself, a part of his consciousness. Yes, the prince's very heart. He was his soul given flesh. Perhaps the form we knew was one shaped by material matter.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Much like how the dragon god manifests beyond the vessel Dracadios.
Exactly that when he formed from the book.
Because it's a divine relic somehow.
Yeah. And there's somehow two of them.
The will. Forget the dragon god.
Oh.
I know, right?
He is the dragon himself.
We were told that that book used to be in circulation, but it was burned by the Sanctus Church.
Okay. But one is a divine relic, and one may also possibly be a divine relic. We will find out.
Small wonder he awakened to an archetype before anyone else. It was no great aptitude for magic. He himself was composed of pure magla. The self, as a manifestation.
That's why my magic stat's higher than both of you bitches.
Similar to
Get 'em.
archetypes. I suppose this is
Becomes the
very
prince,
essence
becomes
of magic.
immediately zestier.
You mean to say that it was not merely pretense to claim the prince's name? He truly was His Highness all along?
If that's true, this is finally your reunion with your sworn liege. Seems like cause for rejoicing, eh? Lady Hulkenberg of the Royal Guard.
I know what you're looking for, so I'll just say it.
Yeah.
I failed to protect His Highness.
And I'm alive now.
I am sure the strength of your devotion had a hand in saving him.
How about a
While
hug?
Sundry believed the lad had shuffled off, you alone kept the faith, milady. And in the end, that faith was rewarded.
Fate was changed.
Hug her.
His Royal Highness the Prince? Please, please forgive me, Your Highness. I failed you when you needed me most. And more, despite being a member of your Royal Guard, I did not recognize Your Highness at our meeting and showed you such insolence.
Will you stop that?
Pronounce your
And
sentence.
I hereby pronounce your sentence.
Give the poor knight a break, will you? You've been by her side all this time. You of all people know how much she's gone through for you.
This time, I will protect you. Even should it cost me my very life. I swear to it.
Finally, we've done Grius proud. We've really done it.
By the way, what are we supposed to call you now? I mean, how would you prefer to be addressed, my lord?
Captain. Same as always.
We can't
Your
use any other
Highness.
word.
With all respect, I must object.
This is no time to be thick-headed, Miguel. He's the one who gets to decide what we Bally call him, so we'll listen to him, eh? What?
I'm gonna go with Bally being like a
Sir,
replacement of
should be
fuck.
begging His Highness for forgiveness on
That's what I was
bended knee.
thinking.
You mangled the royal runner to your own whimsy, you lout!
Well, that is, I mean, it was all dashed useful in the end, wasn't it? A bit of clemency, Your Highness.
So much for acting same as always.
Tell her to stop yelling at me.
Yeah,
I made the shit fly. We got here, all right?
we did it. We succeeded.
I'm the reason we're still alive. Twice.
Yeah.
It's beyond belief. Not just that a child who'd lain cold for years could come back to us, but through such extraordinary circumstances. After so long in the curse's thrall, he could not even open his eyes. He may as well have been a corpse. But all this time, he had been on his own journey. It was the boy's dearest wish. He spoke of a fantasy of traveling the world, meeting its people, seeing its truths. And without him even knowing, magic made it real. He is a child of Elden blood and Elden legacy. All these years he spent in the village, he has rested near the secret of true magic. Perhaps this is how it came to be.
His was a fantasy surpassing fantasy. It became more than a dream, but a self-possessed force acting of its own volition. And now, reunited, Prince and fantasy live anew.
A journey to discover and reclaim the self, in all senses. No wonder he set off the custom igniter in the Royal Gauntlet Runner. It was the Crown Prince himself.
Even having it all explained like this, it feels like nothing short of a miracle.
I can only guess that fate had a hand in it.
That's right. I remember. I heard a voice. Guide him, it said.
A voice? Whose?
If you can't remember anything from before,
That didn't sound like his accent was there.
No.
probably met after you'd only just happened, right? I shouldn't have known you then. But for some reason, I was convinced that we'd always been together. I thought we'd both received the order to save the prince too. Ever since the moment I heard that weird voice guiding me.
A voice? Lady Gruade mentioned a revelation. Hold on, are we still being mystic and metaphorical, or was there an actual guide involved?
I know someone was guiding me. I just don't know who.
So a disembodied voice. Hang on. Come to think of it, that sounds a bit familiar for me too.
Hey, who do you think the voice belongs to? Any idea?
I kind of
I
know.
have a
Yeah.
faint idea, but I'm not entirely sure.
Come to think of it, this
Comes from
place,
his
the light coming
mom.
in,
Where the fuck did this accent go?
familiar.
I might say the same.
I guess they just
When
gave
first
up.
acquired this power, I had a vision of somewhere not unlike these grounds.
Does this mean that we've been guided as well?
Perhaps someone has been at your side unseen, watching over the course of your journey. I imagine all this comes as a great shock for you as well. But here you are, back in your rightful place. You have come to the end of your arduous journey and found new life. It is a life well won, grasped with your own two hands.
Chief Descruide, we want to know everything.
What is the truth behind your tribe, the Elder? We Mustari are also said to have inherited truths of the world before us. Histories hushed by sanctism. But this village, it is something altogether different. I myself feel a strange familiarity here. A lost haven underground, yet letting of the sky's light. Please, tell us, what is the Elder Tribe?
To know what we are, you must first know our history. Come to the altar room past the door. I'll wait for you there.
Cutscene City, baby. We're learning history.
What now?
I don't remember getting that. I think we'll call it here. I can save. Because yes, it is Cutscene City.
Yeah. So we gotta learn a bunch of shit.
I'm glad that the will thing got you too. That
Yeah.
you didn't just guess that.
Yeah, no. That was it's been really good on keeping me on the red herrings.
I'm very glad because there's nothing more deflating than I figured that out 2 seconds in.
Yeah. I mean, with this game, it wouldn't have been as fun as there's something up with the catchy deal, where I could play the entire game just hating the guy for no fucking reason until it happens. But with this game, if I caught on like instantly and went, "Oh, he's the prince," the game's ruined.
Yeah, 100%. We'll see you guys tomorrow as we continue on this story of revelation.